It's hard to know where to begin. I've just made a giant U-turn. About 3 years ago, my life was turned upside down. And I found myself homeless with 2 children. And I expected to just bounce back and it to be a quick recovery. And for me to just jump right back up on my feet and everything to be okay. I was at the end of my master's degree when all this happened. And I remember just trying to keep my confidence and just, and through all this adversity and literally getting kicked in the teeth. No one wanted me to succeed. I lost everything. I lost, the partner I had and that family. And then I lost my biological family through all of this. It was a horrible ordeal. And, I had been through horrible ordeals before. I've been through domestic violence and traumatic brain injury through that, and whatever, blah, blah, blah. We all have our stories. But I never, expected to be really happy again after all of that. Or at all. I've never really experienced true happiness, I was just going through the motions. I was just doing what everybody else was doing, You are a child, you go to school, you grow up, you get married, you have kids, you die. That's the cycle of things. I got myself in an awful pickle marrying someone that I thought I knew. And one day I'll write all this down and it'll be a bestseller. It'll be a page turner. But what happened was I picked my little self up. I picked my babies up. We just kept going. Kept going and kept trying. And now my oldest baby is in college and has a solid relationship and works 2 jobs while going to college and is a manager at one of those jobs. Just rocking life. My other child has just graduated high school and they're an amazing artist and they're figuring it out, Amazing. Really thriving, both of my children, in spite of so much. Because we kept going when we didn't want to go anymore. And when my children were hurt, I was accountable. And that's the ticket right there. I was accountable. I didn't know it was the ticket at the time, but that's the ticket. Accountability. That's what people need, especially your children and your loved ones. And that's what brings me to today. Because I am so broken today. And I'm trying so hard to be accountable. And I'm just having a really hard time. Because I'm trying to be accountable for so many things. You know, I have this job and I love the children I work with. But I got hurt at this job. I didn't just get physically hurt, but I got emotionally and mentally hurt. And demands just kept compounding on top of me, and it was just, it became too much. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I do that a lot. Three years ago, I was determined to get my children to California because I thought that would be the safest place for them. For reasons. Legitimate reasons. And one of my children came with me. And nothing quite went as planned. I just wanted my children to be safe. I wanted to be safe. Because we'd never really had that. And what I didn't expect was to meet someone that made me feel safe and loved and beautiful. And I just didn't expect it to happen. And I didn't expect to have a deep connection with another human ever. I've never had that before. And I had it. And things just weren't going well. Not between us. I feel like things were going well between us. But everything around us was going crazy. Out of control. Very demanding. And I had some health issues pop up. Some things beyond my control. There was a lot going on for both of us. And tensions just rose so high. And we both suffer from mental illness. And we both did things we regret. But I can't speak for him. I can only speak for myself. But I'll probably never see this person again. Now, because of a split-second reaction that I had. Because I wasn't in a good mindset. I wasn't okay. And I wasn't being supported very well. Not by him. He was supporting me. It was just everything else. Things just went bad. And we both got too angry. And I got scared. And I didn't see the situation for what it was. That's what PTSD does to you. It blinds you to the situation. It lies to you. It makes you feel unsafe when you're safe. It makes you feel like you're threatened when you're not. So you do regrettable things. You do stupid, impulsive things. Like I did. Like when I walked away. And he came after me and turned me around. And I wasn't there anymore. And when I turned around, I smacked him. I've done things like this. I can pick them out. Many of these things were justified. I've handed out fuck yous at family gatherings. That was justified. I've drugged people out of funerals by their coat hoods. Things that I would never have done before. Because my brain would trigger and I would go into flight, fight, freeze, or fawn mode. That's just what happens. It's not an excuse. That is literally what happens. And I'm accountable and I'm sorry. And I can do all the right things. I can take all my meds. I can go to the doctor. I can go to my psychologist and my psychiatrist. I can do all of the right things. And I'll still mess up. I'm still going to fuck up because this disease lies to you. It lies to me. And what people with PTSD need during moments of high stress is calm. But they don't need you to shake them into calmness. Or yell you into calmness. Or convince you into calmness by being aggressive. You have to convince us by showing us it's true and it's real. Or we'll just regress back to those moments of terror. And I know I really don't mean to. And my moments are very few and far between. that I'm on this cross-country trip by myself now. And it's all my fault. I'm supposed to be having a beautiful time with somebody I love the most. They're supposed to be right here with me. We're supposed to be so excited about where we're supposed to be moving right now. But instead, I'm alone because I deserve to be. And it is the most painful shit I have ever felt in my life. And now I just feel like I'm going backwards. I don't want to go backwards. I'm very uncomfortable. I want to go back to LA. I don't know. I don't want to. Nothing feels like home. Nowhere feels correct. And I'm just so sorry. And all I want to do is take it back. Just can't. I remember my dad telling me. It really upsets me. It was my dad that told me this. Because he had just cheated on my mom. And I had just drug his mistress out of my uncle's funeral. We were talking about that a minute ago. I remember him saying to me, one day, somebody will come along when I least expect it. And they'll love me like I've never been loved before. And then I'll know what it really is to be loved. He was right. He was right. And now it's gone. And I did it. I have no one to blame but me. It really sucks. I don't think there's anything I can do to make it right. Because if you can't say I'm sorry and you can't be accountable, then what can you do? I was just so excited to start, something beautiful finally. And now I have to go backwards and start all over. It's suffocating. Because I did it. I did it. So anyway. I don't know what else to say. I just want to feel better, so trying to get it out of me. Just purge it out of me. I just need to rest so I can finish this drive. I'm so tired. I'm running out of nobody to talk to. Anyway. What's a bitch to do?